resources, and synergy from their siloed organization will also benefit from the CMO roadmap laid out in the book. The introduction describes the CMO position and discusses a half-dozen reasons why the position is needed. The next 7 chapters describe 7 challenges a CMO needs to face in order to become effective, whether the road is long or short, not only to reduce the barriers they face, but also to achieve the CMO's ultimate goal, which is to build strong brands and offerings and to manage great marketing programs. The final chapter considers the first 90 days of a CMO's tenure. What needs to be done first? What should be the priorities? Spanning silos is the new CMO imperative. Although there is no right approach that works for all, there are approaches that do work. This book is a roadmap to success for you. Introduction. The new CMO. Why? We have met the enemy, and he is us. Walt Kelly. In the long history of humankind, and animal kind too, those who learn to collaborate and improvise most effectively have prevailed. Charles Darwin. True story. Only a few years ago, the CEO of a large global technology firm with over 100 product business units under the same corporate brand, marketing to over 100 countries, decided that the branding and marketing was confused, uncoordinated, and thus less efficient and effective than it could be. So he formed a central global brand unit led by the 3rd or 4th ranking executive in the firm as the Chief Marketing Officer, CMO, a person who had successfully run a major region. This executive hired a half-dozen extremely competent brand and marketing professionals. Less than 3 years later, all the new CMO had done was to reduce the number of corporate logos from 12 to 7. Branding and marketing remained confused, uncoordinated, and ineffective. The group disbanded, and the executive left the firm. The silos won, as they so often do. True story. A major global firm with dozens of product lines invited me to participate with a cross-silo group representing different business units in different regions. The group wanted to bring more cohesion and strategic thinking to the brand they all shared. Over several meetings, they agonized over how to convince the silo executives that A, the lack of coordinated strategy and cohesive execution was a real problem, and B, their combined efforts would be the solution. The group could not come up with a compelling story and gave up. The silos won without firing a shot. A silo is a tall, self-contained, usually sealed cylinder that often contains commodities. After a harvest, farmers use silos to store grains until they go to market. A silo is also a metaphor for organizational units that contain their own management team and talent and lack the motivation or desire to work with or even communicate with other organizational units. From General Motors, GM, and Hewlett-Packard, HP, to Unilever and Citigroup, virtually all large organizations are collections of silos. Some, termed product silos, are business units defined by product or service offerings. Others, termed country silos, are geographic units defined by regions or countries. Still others are defined by market boundaries such as industry verticals, healthcare versus energy, or customer type, home consumer, business to business, government, Fortune 500, small business. There are silos within silos. For example, within product silos there may be country silos, and within country silos there may be product silos. The quantity of product and country silos within a firm can be extensive. Firms such as Toshiba have well over 100 business units, many of which operate in over 100 countries, and Toshiba is not atypical. Each product or country silo or groupings of silos typically has its own marketing group charged with branding and marketing for that silo business. The existence of parallel marketing groups creates a host of problems and lost opportunities. Although this book focuses on product and country silos, 2 types of functional silos share many of these issues and solutions. The first is the functional silos such as advertising, sponsorship, promotion, direct marketing, and digital marketing, some of which are outsourced. The task of creating integrated marketing communication, IMC, among them has been elusive. The different modalities instinctively regard each other as competitors rather than partners.